So, yesterday we built the barn and we started a pond. Those were our two big things. Oh, and we built where a graveyard's gonna go once we decided we're having a graveyard because my mom had an excellent idea that I didn't even think of, and it was hysterical. Because I was like, oh, somebody else's. Oh, wait, I built the church. So we got a little area set for a graveyard. Today, we are going to start decorating the church and our barn. I assume we're gonna have time for both because they're pretty simple, but it just depends on how, off track we get here. We already went an hour off track, so you never know. But I have CC enough to decorate both, or at least get them started. I figure if we download more CC later, because I will be, but like if we find an object that we're like, oh, I really want that there, I wish we had it, well, we can just add it then. Like, they don't have to be finished. We can add to it as we go. But I want to get the bases done. Like, the base of the decorating. The builds are done. You know what I mean, right? So we're just going to do that. I think that sounds good. I think I'm going to start with the church. I feel like it's going to be easier. Because the church is literally going to be pews. So, I got a nice church pack. I think I can search PSB church. I got this pack because I knew it had the pews that I like. We want BB move objects on. So, I love the CC pack. It has, like, pews with cushions. And these ones are a little bit longer pews. Actually, how does that look? Oh yeah, they're a different design. Those are like fancier wood. It has like the altar table if you wanted. It has the pulpit thing. That's what that's called, by the way. A pulpit or a lectern, I believe. It has like a giant organ if we wanted one. It has these. These are like the hymn numbers and stuff, theoretically. And I thought these would be good. Or these is probably like, what do they call it? Oh, it's like, oh yeah, it's like a Psalms Bible verse, right? But it's Simlish, or pretends Simlish. It's not actually, I don't think. And then there's these, although I won't be using those. There's these, remember baby Michael sitting in that? There's the collection baskets and some Bibles and all of that. And a wall plaque. So, I love that pack. But I also got, Around the Sims 4, I downloaded some stuff from their church pack. Their church pack is like, the Around the Sims 4 one is a very Catholic-oriented one. And I'm not making this any like a certain church. I just want it to be just basic churchy. And it's just Sims religion. So, I only grabbed some things from that one. I grabbed like the cross and I grabbed, another Bible, and I grabbed this lectern if we want it. And if I ever do want an organ, there's an organ and like a piano. So I didn't grab the whole collection of that one. I just some of the things that we might use. We're gonna use those because I love those. I think we'll keep the ones without the cushion. We could always upgrade to a cushion one in the future, but I want to keep the basic ones still. I like to leave room for upgrades because then we can do it later on. I mean, the hymns numbers and the origin piano. I don't know if I'm gonna put a piano in here. When do pianos become popular? Like, I feel like you would need some good money to have one in there. You know what I mean? It might be something we could add later. I don't know when it would, like how much money does your church need to have to be able to get a piano in 1870? Someone go figure that out for me. I gotta decide if we're gonna do a simple one. I think I'm gonna do the big one. We want those. I already have those out. And then I might use this one. Is this one functional? Wait. Oh, this is a wedding arch. That is the wedding arch one. Where this one is charisma. I think that acts as the speech one. Is there one more? I think it's just those two. Depends on if we just want to go simple or this one. I feel like they might have that. It's kind of fancy. It's kind of cool. We could even go with a brown one. I need to figure out the wall in here too. We'll start there. And that is a wedding arch. Actually, speaking of weddings, did I even make this big enough for someone to get married here? I don't really want to pull everything back. Guess we'll figure that out when we have weddings. I think they would get married right here if you had someone stand here. I think you'd have just enough space right there. Organ was the church's primary instrument. The piano was considered a secular instrument unfit for church until the late 1800s. Well, that's interesting. So you would need an organ, and I don't think they'd have money for an organ. I feel like an organ would be so much. So maybe we give them a piano later in the 1900s, like an actual just piano. Okay, these are gonna go here and go all the way back. Oops. We'll just get them placed and then move them. Oh, I don't have F5 on. I was about to say, these are just not going where they're supposed to. And then that should be enough room for them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have this fitting 28 people right now to sit. You could even go up one to give them more room in the back. The people in the front are just gonna have to really turn their heads. It's fine. That works. There. Probably like that. That way you have some room right there. Although, they're really off from the windows now. What did they look like back here? Okay, maybe they'll stay this way. It looks better with the windows. Oh, I know something I did not get for the church yet. I need good hanging lanterns if someone wants to find those. And it might be in my CC list from Rose. I just obviously, that list is like 42 pages long. It includes pictures, and includes stuff from D-Sims as well, but I have not been able to go through all of it. It's going to take a lot of hours. But I did go through some of it, but I need lanterns. There we go. There's gonna be a graveyard right here. This will be for founders and probably just the founders. Maybe like the first kid who dies. Stuff like that. But the big lot that ends up having, you know, hundreds of people on, that will be in the vampire world. But yes, we need some good lights here. Oh, this is going straight through the church. Yeah, I see that. Greatest number of organ installations in the city occurred between 1900 and 1930. In rural centers, most of the early churches did not acquire them immediately, but used reed organs. They could afford pipe organs to a later date. Yeah, actually in Little House, in the episode where the Ingalls think that they are going to get a large sum of money, they promise that they are going to order an organ for the church. Obviously, it doesn't end up happening because they don't have the money, but that alone shows you how expensive that would have been because they didn't have an organ in that church. But if someone was rich, they could have gotten it for the church, but then it didn't happen. I feel like they would need to maybe raise some money for that because I don't think our town is that bougie. Oh, I need my Potbelly stove. I might go get that now. I could download a couple things as we're thinking of them. Potbelly stove, Sims 4. I miss this stove. It's so good. All right, we will grab that set because it will really set the mood, I feel like. And I'm also going to get expandable build buy. Well, if I'm going to relaunch the game, I might as well get some things. Expandable build buy, please. Someone go find some hanging oil lamps. Thank you. It was kerosene. Is that the oil they use? So if I search kerosene lamps, it would work? Okay. Look at this. Look how cute this is. Look at this set. I love it. That is so cute. I love everything in it. Yay. Okay, good. So this is all from that set. This is all the barn set. I love all of that so much. Look at this. That's from the ranch set. That's really cute. I didn't look at what else was in the ranch set. Let's go into lighting. So we have this candle holder functional off-grid. Now are these... Oh, this is from the Ghibli set. Okay, imagine that on a nightstand. Now I know they're using oil more now, but like I assume they'd still use candles as well. But, you know, probably not as much. But look how cute that is. Welcome back, Tomer. Look how cute this is. It has a little flame. And then this is the Ghibli oil lamp. Also functional off-grid. So that one has a little oil flame. How bright is it? It's dimmer almost. It might... Yeah, it's a little bit dimmer than that. That's interesting. Well, I guess actually the light goes out further. I don't know, that's hard to see. These candles are all Rustic Romance candles. That's Rustic Romance. That's from those packs. This is the barn one. This is technically a candle. And as you can see, they're not, like, lit. Like, it's lit, but it's not producing light. Then this is the altar candle, which I think also doesn't produce much light, if I remember. And then we have this is the kerosene lamp from that pack. This might be a really good option for us. And this is where Rose was saying she put it on the wall because it has a little back part. And then this one has a candle in there too from the other pack. I don't even see the one from the pack I just downloaded. Oh, is it all? Oh, found it. Wait, are they holding candles that are lit? Guys, look at this. These are Deco Sims and their candles are actually lit. What's this? This is from the ranch set. That's like a very interesting hanging oil lamp. That's a barn one. Again, well, this one looks like it's lit. Why is the one on the ground not lit? Interesting. This one is from the ranch. That one is a candle in a cage. This is some other candles from the ranch set. Wait, the ranch set came with so much stuff. I didn't realize what I downloaded. I love those church sims. Yeah, I got them from the document from you. This one's the mason jar. This one's the barn one with a candle. This one is the hanging... Ooh. Yeah, look at this. That's good too. Now, this one's not available off the grid though. Actually, how are we gonna do that? So we will be off the grid technically, but... we have that hack where if we put geothermal on, it gives us some power for certain things that need power that we can't, like, cheat to not, which would work for things like this. Also, I think you can go turn it on. Yeah, I was about to say, I think if you're Annie or someone who knows how to do that, you can go and put the off-the-grid thing on it and it makes it off the grid. That's a good option, and I do like this. If you move this up onto the wall, F5, and then put it really close. Oh, man, she probably did this. See, I wouldn't want to do this for every single one because it's it's so hard to get them all in the same place. Someone go turn this into a hanging lamp, thank you. I just need a team of CC creators that I can be like, hey, can you please go make this? Thank you. Yeah, these are the deco sims. All right, for right now though, this one will work and we can always replace these things. We can always change them to other ones. So if you guys find more oil/kerosene looking lamps that hang or sit, I do have some good sitting options at least. I'm mostly looking for hanging, but I mean, there's so many different styles as you can see, so I like it. All right, what else did I get? Oh, if you guys have not seen the potbelly stove, you're in for a treat. This is one of the best CC objects I've seen ever. As I say about every CC object, potbelly stove. This. I love it so much. It actually lights in game as well. You can light it. It does catch things on fire, which we're gonna want to be careful with that. There's a lot of wood in here, but it's so good. And it also has, what's their name? Nolan Sims, right? Nolan, I think it's parentheses. The lamp that looks like a hanging lamp, but isn't. That's from the Lilith Palace set, the folklore set. Yeah, this one. Simple rustic kerosene petroleum lamp. Like, it's perfect for our vibes, but it's just not technically a wall one. And it is already functional off the grid. Okay. I need the bucket. I wonder if I can search bucket. I can. So this comes with the set and... Wait, there's more. It comes with... Oh, maybe it's firewood? This, that slots into the bucket. And these have some different colors, I believe. Yeah. So you can change it up a little bit. And you can change this. And you can even change the wood color. One of my favorite objects if you're doing historical builds that have potbelly stoves. So good. So it even has a pipe that goes into the wall and stuff. Now, speaking of that, we do need to put something out the roof, which I didn't think about this with the second floor. We could grab a pipe object and make it go up through the top for immersion. I might have to do that. Aren't all of our pipes debug? Oh, I have rain pipes. That's I mean, you would want a little bit bigger pipe. Does anyone know of a pipe CC pack? Because yes, you can go into debug, but it's annoying. I like when things are just CC. Because then you could, if it was a thicker pipe, we could do it over here too, for when it's supposed to go through the floor. You would see something, unless they hit it in the wall. Which, did they do that back then? I have no idea. I feel like most of the time you see the pipe running through. If they hit it in the wall, we could pretend. If we want the actual functional or like physical pipe, then I need a good pipe. And I know there's some debug ones from like the apartments. Otherwise, we could just use something like this. Actually, this was for the cook stove, right? We'd probably want an actual chimney for a potbelly stove. Because that's what, they had an actual chimney for the potbelly stove in Little House as well. But like kitchen stoves just have a pipe. Yeah, I wonder, did they put them through the walls? I need to know. I do know in Little House, in the Mercantile, we can see the pipe. They have a stove like right around here. You can see it go up and across the ceiling, but then it disappears and you don't see it again. So it's like, do they then put it through a wall up to the ceiling? Oh, I have so many questions. I need to go talk to somebody from the 50s, please. They'd be like 180, but we can delete these. We can delete this. This I'll leave out. This I'll leave out. This I'll leave out. For now, let's put a little fancy placeholder. Where did it go? Ranch. Oh my gosh, I want a salad. Help. Where'd my hanging light go? This one? Let's just put some on the walls for now, because most of the time church would be in the morning and it's probably lit. But when it's not, it's going to be dark. See? Probably want them, you'd want them to be able to reach and put up, right? But you would want them out of the way. Maybe in the middle right there. I feel like that's good. I was thinking of doing this because for Sims purposes, we need some lighting. I don't know if they actually have that many lamps, but it's a hook with a lamp on it, right? So it's the opportunity that you could put them there. Because if they have any cloudy day services or nighttime services, or like when it's winter and it gets cold really early, I feel like they should have some lamps. Also, did we still want to put beams in here? Could put these maybe here or somewhere near there. What is that on? This? Yeah. Ooh. I don't know if you'd want that right behind there, or would you? I don't want to be distracting, but I also felt like that space was really empty, you know what I'm saying? I like how it has different, like, you can't really read them, but you can tell, like, this says Psalms 91:4. And then this can be used elsewhere. Put that over there for now. The cross. Probably just right there. I may make that white to help off balance. This is cute. This is very cute. We do still need to decide on wallpaper in here too. That one's been rough. But I also don't have my other wallpapers downloaded. Oh, maybe in the front room? On this wall? This would be good there. Because you can make this one. It starts out this size. Or size it down. They do have a simple one. Do you think simple would be alright? I have this one. Like this. Because that still has the Bible on it technically. Where is our Bibles that go on the back? Oh no, maybe they didn't stand up. That's right. They lay down. A simple one? That sounds good to me. I wasn't sure. Just like we were talking about organs and stuff. And I'm like, I just don't think they'd have the money for an organ. They do have more simple organs for that time for smaller churches. Maybe someone soon could add that. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we could fund it. Theoretically, and then add one in because we have a space in the front there. We could totally put in an organ or a piano later. There's that church vibe. So if you're having nighttime church, you get candlelit service. When people come at night for a special meeting, they will bring their own lamps and help light up the church. Wait, that's so cute. Because these wouldn't be lit anytime else, only if we lit them. So even just the option for them to put a candle there. I could do the super extra chandelier with candles on it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to see. That's what I did in the other church, and it was literally because, yeah, you just can't see. We could do... These aren't still filtered, are they? Wait, they are. The one should be off the grid. I forget I have this now. Or am I missing it? Because I do tend to miss it. Where is this? Function off the grid. I must have just missed it. How much light does that bring? This would help. Maybe 2. Lighting one of these would be annoying, but I guess they would use that long candlestick lighter thing. So you could go like that, because those are centered, right? Actually, no, they're not. Not really, but that's centered for the room, because that's 3 this way. Or is it not? No, it's not. No, it's not. 3, 3. That would give light. What's it look like at night? So if you take these away, how much light do the overheads bring? A decent bit. Level 4, 73%. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. What a mystical church. We could still keep ones up there even. Here, let's see now. Because normally we would, if we have church, it'd be like morning time and then afternoon. We could put some of these in this room so they can see. Here. Because otherwise it's very dark in here. I feel like maybe this should be brown. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we can make this black. I feel like most typically these are black. The windows I do like white because I feel like they match the outside. And the frame of the door is still white. Yeah, I think that's fine. And this is white here. I'm liking it. Do we want one up here so you can see? This would be good for weddings, but what would it look... Oh, never mind. You would not be able to stand there. Wait, I just realized, can a sim walk under these? And they walk right under it, don't they? Because these are short ceilings. But you couldn't on a platform. I hope that's a short, yeah, priest... Pastor, right? Priest is Catholic. Just a pastor. I hope they are short because... I'm trying to think of another way you could do lighting there. I could do the debug lighting where it's always lit up there. We could do that so it's truly always lit. Oh yeah, these! Generic ceiling light. This one provides mood lighting, it says. Yeah, that might be how I have to do that. And this square won't pop up in build mode. Does it light up here too? Why can't I lower this? Does anyone know? Is it just being weird? Why is it being like that? Is it my depth perception? No, it is floating. Why is it being like that? I just don't know if this is gonna light the upstairs. I think it might be. See, that gives it so it's like lit in here, but not ridiculously lit. It's being weird trying to get it to stay down here. Is it lighting the wall now though? What the heck? Well, make it nighttime. That looks good. Technically, I could use them over the whole church too. I don't do... These do take power, so we will have to have a power source, but I think I'm just gonna do geothermal. But we can totally add wind power too. Just for our own purpose to use things like this. Is it lighting up here then? Oh, no, it's not. It's just that's where it's showing it. Okay, so we're good. That'll work. And then when you're in live mode, this disappears. When you go into build mode, you see it again so you can move them and stuff. I think that will work really well for when we need light. And this one's cool. It's mood lighting. I normally always use this one and it's like too bright sometimes, especially if it's a small ceiling. But that just like gives a little light up there. Perfect. That like gives this ring here. That's so good. Plain whitewashed. This one's like, that's blue. Is this our lightest light? The one that's on there? Because that's the beigey color, which was already looking fine. Oh, this is more white. What's this one? This would be a white. Oh, this one has a bottom trim if we want trim. Mom, do you think there would be a trim on the bottom there? That gives it more of a texture. That has a texture. Has some trim. It leaves room to paint in the future, you know? We can make it whatever colors we want. I need those hallway tables. I want to put one right here. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, surfaces. And then isn't one of these hallway tables or no? I thought we had a hallway table section. Fine. These are all low tables. These. Oh, here we go. These tables. Do we have a nice looking old-fashioned? Yeah, something like that. I think this table is my best bet. Or there's closed off ones. That's cute. I think that table's good. Oh, there's this one. I still like that one. I think I'm liking that. Okay. We could probably put a couple Bibles out here. I do have these collection baskets, but I don't love these ones. They have a giant stick. Is that like so someone can walk down holding it out on a stick? Because normally you just pass a basket. I kind of want that one. You gotta love these tables that only have 3 slots. You know? I feel like we need flowers. Like a thing of fresh flowers. Something. And these don't have... Oh, this one is the one with a swatch. Wait. Flowers. We want like... I want to put like... A little plant. Something sweet. Can you change it to be like a white picture? Oh, look at this. How precious. Like somebody just fresh picked it and put it in one of their pictures. Wait. I want this to be... I guess I can just alt place. I kind of want the... Maybe this needs to go on this. Or maybe we don't put a basket here. We just keep it super simple here. Oh, the ideas. But we do need a collection basket. So I feel like the collection basket makes sense. Is this different than this Bible then? Because it's 2 different packs? It is. Okay, so that one's smaller and fits way better. Let's do that. Now, for church... In these churches, people typically brought their Bibles, right? Whereas like nowadays you go to church and there's just a Bible at every single thing in a lot of churches. But these have different swatches, so I could make it look like people brought their own Bible and just change the swatches up so they're not all the same, because not every Bible is like the same cover or even translation. So let's do this, but we'll change colors on them. Oops. I think I am gonna keep them uniform though, because it looks nice. I think that's fair. Like, how they're sitting. Oh, wait, there wouldn't be ones back here. I guess there could be if you're standing back there, because normally people would stand as well if there was too many for the pews. And in Sims, we can only fit 2 people on a pew, but honestly, they'd probably be squeezing in 3, if not 4, especially if there's kids. Just depends on the size. See, we can go like this, right? And then these can all be different Bible covers. And then you can just kind of like mix them up. Actually, make this green, and then make this blue. Yeah, and then it'll look like everyone brought their own Bible. That's actually adorable. I don't know why that's so cute, but that is so cute. Make this one black, make this one blue, this one dark red, this one green, this one light red, this one green, this one blue, this one dark red. No, this one black. That one can stay. No, we'll make this one blue. That one's black. Make this one light red. Make this one dark red. No, I don't like having the 2 colors together. Make this green and this light red. Okay. This one can be green. This one can be dark red. This one can be blue. This one can be black. That one can be black. This one can be light red, green, light red, blue. This one can be dark red. This one can be green. How does this look? Look at their Bibles. They all brought them from home. They're the Bibles of the Watcher. I love that. I love that a lot. Normally I make them all the same Bible, but these are bring your own Bible. BYOB. Bring your own Bible. I love it. And then he has his Bible there. That makes sense. I like that. And then in that case, maybe, can I put a couple Bibles on the table? Maybe they're like, if you forgot yours, maybe the church has a few. Oh, sorry, some of these are hymn books. But it's fine, this church has their hymns memorized. Too bad there's not a stack of Bibles. I could stack these. I have an idea. If it works, oh, come on. Do these stack nicely or not? Could we try to stack a couple? Are they they're floating? Never mind. I don't want to deal with the floating. Because sometimes we go at sim angle and then I'll notice that they're floating. Well, then, how about there's just one extra here? Just one. So don't forget your Bible, okay? There you go. What do we want to put on the front of the church? now that I do have other lighting options. Yeah, because hold on, does this have... Okay. I'm liking all of this. So the interior of the church here is basically done. It's supposed to be simple. We can hold weddings here. I have the lighting all set. We can put down like a rug and stuff, or like a runner if we want to for certain weddings. I like the front. It's simple. Oh, we could put up like a coat rack here. Oh, I need that one special coat rack. I can put the placeholder for that coat rack right now. Is it called a coat rack, or is it hanging? Or is it just like rack? Row of coat hooks it's called. I will end up getting the CC one of that. That makes it with the hat thing, so you can take hats off and all of that. But I think it would be cool to have some hanging up. But maybe not all of the same stuff either. But let me put those there to remind myself to put a CC one there. I don't know. I think that's looking good. Especially when you think about having so many Sims here. They're gonna clutter this all up real fast. Now, the upstairs is, even though it looks daunting, it's supposed to be simple. So we're literally gonna just put like some chairs in these rooms, maybe a chalkboard per room, so that they would have something to write on for Sunday school or whatever else they want to do in here. They could hold town meetings. We don't have a town hall, so. Now, these rooms probably would not be lit. It'd probably just be they bring lanterns up, but for Sims purposes, they need to be lit enough. I remembered that we need a bell for our church, but what I don't remember is still what CC bell we used to have, you know? But I realized when I looked at the picture. Sims 4 CC bell. That is a big bell. Move objects on. Will this work? Is it a ceiling one? I can't make it go up. Does this have to hang from a ceiling? Hold on. It must. Wait. Is it just being weird? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's being really, really glitchy, but it'll work. And what if we size it down one? There! So now we just need something to hang it from. This will work. My vision. Well, somewhere around there. Is it gonna be in the way of the window now? Well, can the window come down? No, that's as low as it goes. Unless the window is down here, but then... Alright, what could we use to have this come out? I know there's that one roof thing, and I was trying to use it before. This, it doesn't go up there. But that's kind of what I want, but not that item. So I was wondering if maybe we take a shelf or something? Because it just would be like something to make it pop out. Surfaces, shelves... Maybe, like, you know, something that... Well, it would have to be flipped, though. I can't flip those, can I? Maybe a plank? Do we just have a plank? I bet we will have a CC one if I don't have one now. We need... Or the debug plank, even? Could use a debug plank. Something. Something's gotta go up there. This is gonna be impossible to place where I want it, isn't it? Because my depth perception fails me in these. It'll go... No, it's like a little bit over. Oh no, that's in the church now. So it needs to be like out. That's right, but now just down some. I thought it clicked. Oh my gosh, I hate this. About right there, because then the thing would come out. Yes, and then this would have to go up here, but yeah, you're right. You could go up there. If there was a way to get up into there, maybe we can technically... Oh, there's no roof up here. That's right. I was like, why can't I see the, like, bottom? No. And then is there a roof downstairs? I would hope so. Yes. I wonder, is this roof tall enough? They could stand right here. You could make a tiny little walkway that they could theoretically get up to and ring the bell. Watch. They could also use a giant string, don't get me wrong. But let's say you needed to get up there. You could, because watch. You could legit do this. And technically, Sims can walk up here. You can even put half walls if you want to block off the side. But if you want the immersion that they can actually get to the bell, oh, that looks cool. They could totally come up here. But thinking of pictures, I do want to add more lighting so that they have a little bit. Like, for purposes in the game, I want to make sure there's some lighting. Sometimes I wish there was grid tiles on the wall. I'm using these for sizing, don't mind these windows. This needs to go on that pane. Yeah? Yeah. And then this goes here. Cinder drywall lap. Oh, I agree. Yes, every now and then I'll do that too because it actually has lines and dots on it. I need some old chairs in here. And the chalkboard. Now, we're gonna have a CC chalkboard, I believe, but let me at least get a place. holder. We need... Just put this here for where a whiteboard will... Or not a whiteboard, a blackboard, a chalkboard. And then we need some chairs. It's just supposed to be a really simple room. We'll have a blackboard there and some stools. And then over time, we can add stuff to it. But right now, it's just supposed to kind of be like a meeting room. We'll have a little stool up here for whoever's teaching. These stools are so cute. It's so simple and sweet. All right, that works for me. In here, these are gonna be like littler classrooms. The same thing, we will put a chalkboard up, a little placeholder. Let me get lights in here. Maybe put these on the wall since it's the wall that the board will be on. Although I need to... These are supposed to match with what, that one pane there? So up here, yep. And these can go there and there, yep. Wait, which window was real? This one? Yeah. Do you want to lay next to me or do you want to lay in my lap? Or do you want to get down? That's good. Maybe one by the door too. Just do on the wall, that's fine. And then we'll do the same over here. Those look like the same height. So these will just be 2 tiny classrooms. And we can change these up. I'm just gonna keep them simple for now, like I said. They were just an extra idea. And someday, like, we could add, like, a town center thing up here. You know, like, we could change it up. But for now, I'm thinking Sunday school vibes. Maybe these classrooms are smaller. We could do like this. Maybe even just do a classroom of 6, because maybe it's like kids. I don't know. I don't know. Like this. These benches were just calling my name. Okie dokie. And then this is supposed to be a little closet that will later turn into a toilet for the church. We could put a little lamp thing there just so that these would be, I mean, they're going to be up all the time, but theoretically they'd be carrying the lamp around and probably hang it on the hook when they come in. But because Sims, how cool. That'd be such a cool gameplay mechanic if they did that. If you placed hooks on the walls and you had them have a lantern in their inventory that if it was dark that they would hold it out while they walked and then place it on a hook. That'd be a lot for the Sims, but how cool would that be? I'd pay good money for that. And then this will be a little closet, like I said, so maybe we can just put some crates in there right now. Maybe some extra stools in here, maybe an extra pew, just like some stuff that might have been storage, just to give the illusion that this is just a closet. Maybe these were crates of Bibles at one point, or whatever, I don't know. Maybe put a couple extra stools. Do I want this color stool, by the way? I didn't actually change the color of these. Ooh, I kind of like those ones. Time to change them all. Now, let's put like a couple extra of these and let's put like 1 pew. I'm just trying to put some storage up there like, maybe this one was broken and they stored it. Or maybe it was their one extra made in case one breaks. I don't know. Just put it up here. And then maybe a couple stools. Maybe they had a couple extra made or if they need extras for outside or something. That looks good. Nothing crazy. The hallway. This is, again, where we're probably gonna want lights, so we could at least put hooks for now. Later, you know, things will be swapped out and they'll actually have lighting, but for now... Is that how high I'm putting those up? Maybe I will put ones here, just so it's uniform, that when you walk into a door, like into a room, that they're on that side of the door. So these are just higher on the wall then. But those are like to light up the board, so I think that's fine. This door... Hey, hey... Okay. Just so again, when we are playing, and even no matter what time it is, we will still have light, and you just pretend that they'd have to bring those and hang them up as they go. This is very plain, but it's fine. Oh, I do have those 1 hymn boards that I didn't have anywhere to put. Maybe we could put one up here or in some of the classrooms. Oh, it's PSB, not PB. I never know where to put them in my churches because I build all my churches with the same design because I find a design I like and I stick with it. But there's never a great spot unless you put them on the side. But then it makes up here uncentered and it's already so centered. But you would need it somewhere that people could see it because it's supposed to be like, isn't that like where you know which hymn you're doing or something? Unless we put it in the, how about the middle? We don't have a direct middle. Upper middle? I don't know. And then I never place it because the church is so symmetrical. I hate to break the symmetry. But these plaques, I was thinking maybe something could go up here. Maybe like over here or something. Just so there was something more up here. Or maybe in the classrooms on the back walls. That might be cool. They're just like little hymn plaques. And I think they come in different colors. Or is this supposed to be for the front of the church? Or is it supposed to be that like stuff is on it? Wait, what if we did make this a church plaque in the front? Hold on. Wait, we can use this as a church plaque though. Probably on the side. Somewhere. That could be so cool. Like, who funded the church? It kind of ruins my church, though. Maybe it could go inside? Building is hard. What if it's in here? Or deleted. Or what if it's smaller? Maybe it needs to be smaller. You could put it under the lights. That might look better. Wait, those lights have to be down. How about right here? I want to make the plaque work. I feel like that could work. That doesn't look super out of place, right? Yeah, that's not an eyesore on the side. That could work. That's good. That's good. Look, it even changes the numbers. Can I put it on the door? Yes, but when they open it, it would disappear. Or it wouldn't disappear, I'm sorry. It would stay floating there when they open it, so they would walk through it. Okay. I think, yeah, that's like, do we want a hymn board or do we just say no hymn board? Because I don't want to ruin the symmetry. Unless you put it in the back, but I think that goes to the ceiling. Yeah. What if we... how does this size down? Because then if you need the hymns, you could just look behind you. And then when we do weddings, we wouldn't, you know... it wouldn't be in the way. I think it could work. This is so nice. And then upstairs, upstairs is just really simple, which is good. And then I even made it so if you want, you could come up here to help with the bell. I almost wish that could go in the closet there. If I bump the closet out, this could go inside and not be an eyesore. What if we go like this? Then you won't see that just out and about, but it would still be here. Yeah, here you go. Now there's not a random ladder in the hallway. Perfect. And they have more storage space. Maybe we can do more crates. Do these come in colors? Oh, perfect. Just size them down and put some like over here. Actually, that's a fire hazard. Put them over. Whee! And then maybe grab a couple extra stools. Because we don't want too many objects. Luckily, most things on this lot, like at the church, is very simple. The barn will be simple. A lot of things are simple, which is nice. Because the more items I place, you know, the more lag overall. We could even put this up there. So that's fine. I love it. I'm trying to make sure church is done so that way we completed something today. Besides, so these will be replaced with a CC one. And the boards will be replaced with chalkboards. But otherwise, I'd say the church is probably done then. Do we do a full tour here? Besides the things we need to change? So like if you're a sim coming into church... you would come into a little entry table. Stairs go upstairs. There will be better looking coat hangers there, hopefully. I mean, they might still be the same. I'll have to figure out how we want to do that. The church looks really cool. See, even though it looked ginormous before, it does not feel ginormous now. All the pews, different Bibles. And then the pastor would be up here. That's perfect. And when we do weddings, I'll move that back one and hopefully they can get married right there. I love it. We have heating in here. Oh, I know what we need to add. The chimney. There's supposed to be a chimney. And then I think we're just going to use our imagination that even though sim walls are tiny, that the piping goes up through the walls. Relatively above this because the pipe could move through the wall. So relatively... oh, does that move when I move? I didn't even move my mouse. Is this directly in the middle? Yeah, because I thought the same thing that we could do that. And then I'm like, oh, wait. It's just directly in the middle of the whole build, yeah? Yeah. But chimneys normally aren't. So we'll just put it off to the side and pretend that the pipe probably goes up and then over. And then this would be the chimney for that. The chimney glitch, please. Please. I still need this to be like more, please. Why do we put chimneys off to the side? Is there a science to that? We have that chimney there. Typically, you want them to be past the little thing there. Can we see it here? I don't know what part is supposed to go on. This is there, but inside. So it needs to go on this block then? Oh, okay. That looks correct. Is that square? That square? A chimney! Why does it look so close? Does it need to go down a little more? Heck, that looks better. I'm very glad that we got the church done. These are just placeholder. Church is done besides the few things, and if we find things that we want to add to the church, of course. Otherwise, I'd say it's looking fantastic. I'm very happy with it. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support, and let's get out of here.